Hello, my name is Zara Nash and I work for the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport as the Novus Programme Manager. If you don't already know, well, Novus is a programme where we help young people gain an interest in logistics and supply chain, and we also help them through their degree programmes with paid summer placement and graduate opportunities, as well as site visits, mentoring, and guest lectures. So to join the Novus programme as a student, you have to take an assessment centre and pass it. And today I'm going to help you ace your assessment centre. So within this presentation, I'm going to go over what you should expect from the assessment centre. We're going to go over interviews, group exercises, presentations, desktop exercises, and I'm going to give you some student feedback so that you can see some advice from students that have been through the process before. Novus assessment centres take place online using Zoom. Please make sure you have Zoom version 5.3.1 on your computer. This means that you can add yourself to breakout rooms when prompted. Please make sure you've checked that your camera and microphone are working well in advance. You can book a meeting with me and we can run through it together before the actual assessment centre. There will be introductions from Novus, but also from the companies that we're working with on the day. So we will have people from a number of different companies coming in to help us with the presentations, interviews, group exercises, and so on. We will run through the timeline so you know what to expect and when. There will be breakout rooms where you will be assigned to a breakout room with a different representative to go through a different task. Don't worry, there will be multiple breaks throughout the assessment centre, which means you've got plenty of time to run and grab a drink if you need to. There will be a closing where we will go over anything that you need to know in terms of deadlines and when we'll be getting back to you. It's also an opportunity for you to ask any questions if you have any outstanding. During your interview, make sure that you speak clearly. You don't have to speak too slowly, but slowly enough that the person interviewing you can take notes. Make sure you do your research. So do your research on not only Novus, but also the companies that we work with. And know what you want to do. Make sure that you've had a think about the kind of roles that you want to do and the kind of companies you want to work for and why. Please make sure you use the STAR technique during the interview. So that's where you outline the situation, task, action, and result to ensure that you've given an in-depth answer to their questions. Have examples at the ready. These don't always have to be work-related. So have some that are work-related, but also you can call upon your sporting experience if you play in any football teams or anything like that, but also through education. So whether that's university, school, or extracurricular activities, make sure you vary your examples so you're including all of these. You can prepare with podcasts. These are a great way of using your spare time to really make sure that you're giving good answers. Also, try doing mock interview. You can book mock interviews with your university's careers team, but you could also do these with family or friends. Try and make sure you do it with someone that will always give you an honest answer and not necessarily the answer that you want to hear. Because if you've got someone that's being really honest with you, it means that they will tell you where you can improve. At the end of every interview, your interviewer will ask you, do you have any questions? Please try and prepare 3 questions regarding the role, placement processes, or anything similar to that that you would like to know from the interviewer. During a group exercise, you want to make sure that you've fully read your instructions. So make sure that you've noted down how much time has been allowed for this exercise and what you need to do. Try to facilitate where you can. So whether that is identifying how much time is remaining, or maybe asking the opinion of someone that hasn't already spoken. Be confident in what it is that you're saying and make sure that you're confident in your points. Make thoughtful points, so make sure that there is a conclusion as to why you have chosen this and why you have made that decision. Listen carefully to everyone's opinions and treat everyone with respect. Most presentations will have an introduction. Within the introduction, you want to go over what it is that you're going to talk about within your presentation. They'll also have a conclusion, where you'll thank the person for listening to your presentation and also ask if they have any questions. Make sure that you do really thorough research and where possible, use statistics within your slides. Make sure that you come across confident, speak clearly and slowly enough for them to take notes. Limit the text on the slides and where possible, use images to make your slides look more attractive. Make sure that you're being yourself and that the enthusiasm for the subject you're covering really comes across. Make sure that you practice your presentation. So practice so that you know that it's within the time limit set, but also you want to practice so that when you're speaking, it comes across organically rather than robotic. Practice with a member of the team from your careers team or just someone from your friends or family. During the desktop exercise, make sure that you read the instructions carefully, and if there's anything you don't understand, just ask. Plan your time effectively and make thoughtful decisions that you can back up with reasoning. Ensure you submit your work as instructed. Here's some feedback from students that recently completed assessment centres. They also didn't know what to expect, but thankfully they enjoyed the process and got a lot from it. Please take time to read the feedback, and I hope it puts your mind at ease. Thank you for listening to the presentation. I really hope it's helped you. If you want any more advice, then you can check out our website at www.novus.uk.com and look up the Assessment Centre information for more help. Alternatively, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email at zara.nash@ciltuk.org.uk.